So we will be making a variety of drifts from different sizes. I'm going to show you the 16mm or the 5/8 and also the 6mm, the 1/4 inch. So mild steel is my choice of these tools, is choice of drifts, because obviously you're going to be putting them into water as you use them, and if you've got multiple holes to punch and drift, you're going to be quenching it a lot. So if you use tool steel, you've got maybe a good chance of them cracking, breaking, shattering. So mild steel is sufficient enough. So for the 6mm I'm going to use a really light hammer. It is so light. And that's so I can keep the bend to the minimal. And when you're straightening it, try not to hit it in the middle that you're upsetting. And this is very good practice for straightening. And if you have to hit it in the middle, then take it over your hardy hole and then tap it lightly. But get the heat in there before you do. So I'm going to take it over the hardy hole just to show you. You see how really light I'm tapping that? And then I'll quench it again. Straighten her up, and you want it in the center. You really do need it in the center. So now what I'll do is take another heat and do one more upset, but only a few blows, and that'll probably take it to about 7mm. So by the time we finish forging with the scale loss, we should go back down to about 6.5mm. So that's all I'm going to do with the upsetting. I'm going to centralise it. It's just so fiddly. See the slight swelling in it. It's ever so slight. And then what we'll do, we forge the pointed end and then the striking end. So as a round taper, 4 sides. Take the corners in. And then round up. You have to lower your angle to get that back bit. And that's done. So whatever you do, don't forge it up to that, because that's where your swell is. So the striking end has a bit more meat on it. And that's it. Straighten her up. Well, you've still got a bit of heat. So you'll see a lot easier on the 16mm. So now I'll straighten it. Without hitting the centre. And that's got enough swelling now to go to the next stage. So hopefully you can see the swelling in this, and right in the centre it's a lot, well it's not a lot, but it's slightly bigger than the parent bar, and this is what you want on all the tools, on all the drifts. So this is the end that we would put into the hole to start the drift. So I'm not working the middle, all I'm doing is working up to there. Because if you knot the middle, you're going to take it out a round. So you just put a round taper on it, that's basically it. So I'm just going to tidy that round up and blend it in from the taper to where it meets the middle. I'll keep it centered as I go. And that's it. You have the bit that goes into the hole to start it. You got your fat nuts, and then this bit will be the striking end. So that's the sort of shape you're after. And I'm going to take it to a nice wire brush now and clean this centre up, because the shinier that is, the easier it'll glide through when you're drifting. So a wire brush. And then I'll quench it to stop them colours and to stop more scale forming. Then when it gets to a cherry red, I'll straighten it. And what I'll do is I'll put it in the water and quench it off completely. So this is what we end up with. So this is a 20mm or 13/16. Hopefully I got that right for you guys that speak that language. So you got the striking end, which is a little bit bigger than the end that goes into the hole to drift. So you would put it into the hole this way, bang it through, and then that'll open the hole. The reason I didn't leave this flat is so that you've got enough clearance, so when you're knocking it through the hole, this would just drop out easily enough. And if you had it really long, because these started off as 100mm, they're about 130mm now, and if you had a really long one, it'd be hard to drift all the way through before the heat gets sucked out of the hole. So this is a finished product, guys. These are the drifts. You got a striking end, you got the swell, and then you got the insert. So the swell should be slightly bigger than the bar that you want to pass through a hole. And this is for joinery techniques and a lot of other things. And you'll see me using these in the bolster plate video, which in the future will be on the right hand side in the suggested videos. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. Cheers.